Well, welcome back to the Smurf Compound and Day Spa, St. Petersburg, Florida. I am your tour guide, so to speak. And, I know I'm trying to get this stuff on top of my phone, just keeps coming. Drives me nuts. Anyway, if you listen to the last video, it'll be episode 4. You kind of got the gist of what I'm thinking, what my plan is. Sometimes I don't know how you people plan things or anything to that effect. But I was always, if I was going to make a trip of some kind somewhere, I would always, see that entire trip in my mind, and then start from the destination, come backwards, bit by bit by bit, and see back and forth where, I'd stay or what, X was hours, this, that, and the other. I mean, my dad always taught me, north, south, east, and west. I don't need nothing else. You really don't. I mean, you need a map, obviously, to see what's coming up, but they didn't have all that back then. They didn't have maps, They was making the maps. I mean, just, I want to see all these places. I got friends down on sailboats. Well, I say friends, but I've never met them. Friends I've been, watching on sailing channels for a couple of years. And, they kind of hang out in Panama and this and that, and Colombia and other places down in there. And I don't see why I can't walk down there and take a little boat out. Hey, what's up, man? Hang out, have dinner, be on my way the next morning. Promote their channel, promote what's going on, what I'm trying to do. I mean, I know I said, for sobriety or whatever it might be, and love and everything, to walk to Spain. But I just think I just see that in my future. What that's going to be like, because what am I going to do now? And my hand is not doing too bad today, but it's ringing. I don't. You ever like rung your hand with a bat, or something? It's just ring. And it's, I don't know if you can even, fix that. People used to bring stuff over to me, lawnmowers and things, and my friends, and whatever. And you look at it and you're like, this is a problem, that's a problem, this is a problem, that's a problem, and I can fix that. But this is what it'll take. This just can't really be fixed. It just can't. This is just not something that, it's not something there's an easy solution for. It's, ramen gets too hot in the microwave. Ramen noodles. It burns your tongue. And if you don't have any teeth, it'll burn your gums. Man, it's annoying. And you know, this is crap our parents had to deal with. You ever remember them saying anything about this stuff? I don't. You know, I mean, my mom used to say stuff about, you know, not being able to remember things and stuff like that, but I just, you know, blew it off. But man, when it starts happening to you, and you're like, oh my, you know, first signs of dementia, blah, blah, blah. Not good. And just a little thing. If anybody can type in the bleep bleeps below, named by one of my friends on the channel, which I say my friend, but he's got another YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, this dude is funny. Cracks me up. Right? Intelligent as can be. Knows how to, you know, fix stuff. Like my buddy Tracy. Tracy is just this dude. He tracked down wires and so, and you know, just amazing that he retains all that information. And I mean, he's studied it and he's done things like that. Then I have another friend that's just, he's a genius. I mean, anything you take over to his house and be like, this don't work, so. Oh, wait a second, you know, I'll try it, blah, 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 now try it. Oh, it's going. Unreal. You know, did he apply those skills to make, you know, him the best and be what he wanted to be and this, that, and the other? Not really. Just, you know, didn't do it. I don't know why. You know, we all told him so and so and so. But he's doing something else now and, you know, decided he was somebody else. Which is fine. That's, you know, got no problem with that, but it's just weird. Found out a lot of things about, you know, my dad and stuff like that. Which, you know, a lot of things I didn't really know. Didn't really know. But whatever. I'd like to ask him questions about that kind of stuff now and see what I actually think is, you know, the way it is or whatever. But, you know, if like I said, if you recognize the introduction picture, who that guy is, put it down below. See, my hand's starting to really sting. And I mean, you can't shake the blood into it, or it just keeps going. You know, put it down below, and I'll send you something. I don't know what. I really don't have anything new, so be something used like a, you know, old tactical flashlight that still works or something. We just come up with our new stuff, with our new way. You know, these other people have giveaways. I'll just give away what I got. I mean, it's cool stuff. You'd stop at a yard sale and buy it, so why not get it free in the mail, right? Anyway, you know who that dude was up front, you know, in the very beginning. Let me just say, it's 1991 in that video that I was watching. 1991, Odessa, Missouri. All the hints I'm giving you. Okay? So, you know, anyway, I don't really, sometimes I just lose my train of thought like crazy. I don't know if y'all do that or not, but I got so many thoughts. I wish I could just sit down and just roll, you know, and like write a book, but I can't I'm just all over the place. There's just so much going on, so many things, you know, that it just, I don't know, I've got all kinds of emotions, you know, all over the place. It's, I don't know, it's weird to be, I've never been 55 before, 56, Thanksgiving Day. Thank you very much. 2023, 56 years old, 2 daughters, love them both to death. Stepdaughter that I still claim and that I still love. And, you know, there's a couple other kids out there that I spent a lot of time with and feel like they're my buds, you know. Dated their mom or whatever for quite a while. I hate all that, you know, all that divorce and dating somebody with kids and all that thing. I mean, there's a lot of times where, you know, I mean, I guess you get kind of like about 3 situations. You know, I mean, Jimmy dies, leaves, you know, 2 kids and a wife behind, you know, car accident, Army, any to that effect, you know, that's race car accident. And then so many years later, you know, she's ready to move on and date somebody and, you know, be in front of those kids. And, you know, it's a big responsibility. And it's tough. It's tough because, you know, they're not your kids. And you, man, I've always said one of the hardest things to do is try to get in a relationship with somebody that's got kids, you know, because it's just rough. You know, the second one is, you know, you just, you know, whether it be the guy or the girl, but I'm just saying, you know, they just leave, you know, for divorce and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he comes and gets them every weekend and so and so and so. And then you get in a relationship with that person. I just always had this trouble with that, man. I just like the kids. You know, I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, so don't even try to do it like that. But, I mean, it's my heart, man, just breaks and feels, and I just tried to just be good and be nice. And, I mean, you know, I'm a jerk, you know, but that ain't their fault. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I guess, you know, number 3, where there's all the arguments and all the crap and this and that, and you come in and, you know, I'm daddy now and all that. Man, you know, but I always just thought they could learn, you know, one thing from me that was good, positive, happy, something that I would feel good, you know. I remember sometimes that I'd love to say something about, but I probably just better not. So, but anyway, you know, relationships, I don't even remember what I was talking about. See there? I don't even know. It's just, man, just these, you know, all this stuff, man, just these days. I mean, what? So I love when, you know, so let's go to counseling, right? Let's do that. So you sign up and you do all this stuff and they evaluate you, and, you know, I've been in counseling a lot, okay? And you go in and sit down. Here I'm a 55, 54, let's just say 53. Let's just say 50 years old. Let's just say up. So I'm a 50-year-old man. And I go in and I sit down in this room. The counselor comes in. And she's like a 32-year-old girl with her shit together. You know, pictures of her kids up here and, you know, cartoon drawings and all this stuff. What advice can you possibly give me? Have you ever been in jail? No. You ever been in a big, giant, huge, scrap, throw down, horrible, drug out fight with anybody? No. Do you drink beer? No. Really? I mean, what's this person going to tell you, right? I mean, I always thought counseling was, you know, you go to AJ Foyt and say, hey, man, I'm about to run the 500. I need some counseling. And because he's been there, he's done that. He has wisdom, knowledge, experience. But you would listen to that person and respect what they have to say, right? How are you going to listen? And no offense to, you know, that age group or girls or anything that affect, but how are you going to counsel me? Come on, homie. Pity's sake, I always ended up counseling them and never could counsel myself. I don't know if any of y'all's like that, but, you know, I tried to help everybody and I just couldn't help myself. So I'm at the point where I'm going to help myself. I'm done helping everybody else. I think this is what I got to do to help me. And the only reason that I want to help me is because I want to go see my wife. I want to go over there and I want to see the McCorkle Castle. Of course, that's in Scotland, but it's over that way. Okay? Ain't ya? Ain't here. And I don't know. I don't know. You know, I want to see all that stuff and with her and just see where she came from and see where, you know, her family's from and stuff. And, you know, I've been digging a little bit on her family and come to find out, man, they've been through some stuff. You know, Switzerland, avoided Auschwitz. You know, a couple other touchy subjects. You know what I'm saying? You know, suddenly I ain't got it so bad. Anyway, so just a little tidbit. Get back with me. You know, I'm not sure if I got all this stuff right, but, you know, the name of the channel and all that kind of stuff, so I'm struggling with that a little bit. If you're following along and, you know, you see what needs, if y'all see what needs a fixing, give me a text or an email or whatever. I could use some help in more ways than one. So, all right, love y'all. Thanks for watching. I think it's something else. Good day. And just be nice to somebody. And that's, I don't know what else to say. You know, just be nice. Surely it makes you feel better to be nice. Stop driving terrible in Florida. Oh my gosh. Please. Moses.